Sales in Dufferin County more than doubled from February to March. Prices jumped over $125,000. Spring is clearly here. But here's what those headlines are not telling you. Homes are still sitting on the market for 55 days on average. Sellers are still getting 95 cents on the dollar, and in some of our rural townships, the numbers are significantly softer than that. This market has two stories happening at the same time. And if you are buying or selling in Dufferin County right now, you need to understand both of them. I am Priya Chauhan, and I specialize in real estate across Dufferin County, including Orangeville, Grand Valley, Shelburne, and all the rural townships. And every month, I break down exactly what's happening in our local market so you can make a smart decision. Now, let me walk you through the 5 numbers that tell the real story of March 2026. The first one is sales volume. 59 sales across Dufferin County in March as compared to 28 in February. That is more than double. The spring buyers came out. Orangeville had 26 sales in the month of March. Shelburne had a strong March with 13 sales. Grand Valley jumped to 7. Mono had 5. And Mellington, Amaranth, and East Garafrex each had 2 sales in the month of March. It's still moving, but slowly. Now, the second number is the average sales price. The county-wide average hit $895,000 in March. That is up from $769,000 in February, a jump of over $125,000. The median price was $765,000. Now, before you get too excited about these numbers, let me contextualize it. Mono average was over $1.7 million from just 5 sales, and Amaranth averaged at over $2 million from 2 sales. These high-value rural transactions, they can move the county's average significantly. Orangeville's average sale price was $749,392, which is cleaner road to day-to-day market that most people are buying right now. The second number is days on the market. We have a 55 days on the market average countywide, which is pretty much flat from February from 54 days on the market. Now, this is the number that should give you a pause. The sales are double, the prices jumped, but the homes are sitting on the market for nearly 2 months on an average before they sell. Orangeville's detached home average is 44 days on the market, which is meaningfully a little bit better than what our rural townships are doing. Mellington's average days on the market is 93 days, Mulmer sitting on 84 days, and Amaranth at 89 days. Now, that's a very different conversation from Orangeville and Shelburne. The next number I'm going to talk about is the sale to list price ratio. Now, we have a 95 sale to list price ratio countywide, which is down 1 point from February's 96%. That means the sellers are receiving 5% less than what they are asking on average. In Orangeville, the detached homes came at 97%, but Mellington and Amaranth both have 89% ratios. That means sellers in those areas are accepting 11 cents less on every dollar that they are asking. Let's talk about active listings. We have 333 active listings at the end of March. That is up from 317 in February. New listings came in at 177, which is up from 119 in February. The supply is building alongside the demand. The market is more active than what it was in winter, but it's not tight. The buyers still have options. What does it mean for you if you are a buyer in Dufferin County right now? The first thing is spring has arrived, but it hasn't flipped the market. Yes, more buyers are out. Yes, prices moved up from February, but 55 average days on the market and 95% sale to list price ratio, it tells you that this is not 2021 or 2022. You are not competing. You still have time to make thoughtful decisions, use your conditions, and negotiate professionally. Where you are buying matters the most right now. Orangeville's detached home is at 44 days on the market and 97% sale to list price ratio. That's a very different market from Mellington at 93 days on the market and 89% sale to list price ratio. We still have a very healthy inventory. 338 active listings. That means you have choices. Now, one thing I would caution the buyers about is that well-priced, well-presented homes in Orangeville are moving faster than the average. So if you find something that checks all your boxes and it's priced correctly, do not wait 2 weeks to decide. You need to put in an offer right away and get that house. If you're thinking about selling, March had some encouraging signs, but there are some things that you need to understand. The good news is that the buyer activity is up. 59 sales in March from 28 in February. That is a sign you've been waiting for. Spring is here. The buyers are out now. But the reality check is the price that you list on, it matters more than the timing. These buyers are not emotional right now. They are the ones who have done their research, and the sellers who are winning in this market are the ones who are priced correctly from day one. Rural sellers in Dufferin County, I want to say that you need to be pricing your house absolutely correctly. This is not 2021, 2022. Your house needs to be priced correctly to be able to sell in this market. Present your home well and price according to the market stats. Whether you're buying or selling, or if you just want to talk about what these March numbers mean for your specific situation, click on the first link in the description below to book a call with me. Now, here's my opinion on the March data. We have a split market in the Dufferin County right now. The markets in Orangeville and Shelburne are functioning really well. The buyers are active, homes are selling at a reasonable time frame. The sellers are getting close to the asking price right now, but that's not the same story in our rural townships. The other thing I'm watching right now is the inventory. The supply is building. If April and March continue to bring more listings than the buyer absorption can handle, we will likely stay in the buyer market throughout the spring. Most things depends on what Bank of Canada is watching right now and what they do at the next interest rate announcement. If the rates drop, that could ease some pent-up demand in Dufferin County right now. We'll have to watch the April and May numbers to understand which direction the market is heading. The spring is here, the activity is up, but this is a normalizing market. This is not a recovering market. Buyers have the leverage and sellers need to be realistic. If you found this video useful, one thing a lot of people are asking me is that if they should buy in this market before they sell. Now, with activity picking up and more competition coming in the spring, the order you do this matters a lot more than you think. I'm going to cover the whole thing in another video. The link would be somewhere on the screen right here. See you in the next video.